Fish Keepers. This is Danny with Danny Aquatics. Doing a little maintenance work on one of these tanks. I periodically alternate the gravel backs on these different tanks. And today this one, the maintenance is up on it. So I got a wave maker. I kind of point it to the upside for a while, and then sometimes I'll have it pointing down to kind of loosen the debris that's at the bottom of the substrate, kind of help it bring it back up to the water table, and then the vacuum, the sponge filters and stuff will suck it up. So today, with the way the wave maker set up, it always accumulates in one area, a lot of the waste deposit. So I don't have to do all of it, but I'll usually kind of stir it up to level it out and bring it back to where it needs to be. And then I do the vacuuming down here where all the little piles of poop are at. So I get that up, do it at least once or twice a week if I can, so it doesn't build the ammonia levels in the tank. So you want to make sure you're getting that out, because that decaying poop and stuff will bring your ammonia levels, and you don't want no ammonia in your tank. So let me get this thing going. I got a little rigged up deal because this tank is so deep, and this hose only comes with a certain length. So I kind of rigged it up, added a little bit more hose to it so I can reach my sink. And all I do is just siphon it into there, and then just add a little bit of water to the tank again. And on this one, the way I set it up also for the sumps, the big tanks, I just put this into the sump, and the sump goes through, this water goes through the filtering system, so you never lose your water level in your tank. But you do reclaim all the poop and stuff, and it catches it in the sock of your sumps. So we'll get this one going and just get it cleaned up. But do it the old-fashioned way. You gotta suck it out. I don't have a little pump for it on the end. I usually have a clamp, but I'll use that to hold it down, just to hold it in place. And we'll just work over here, and you'll start seeing all this stuff just coming up. A lot of poop. Try not to stir it up too bad. All I'm trying to get is just the surface stuff, and get that stuff going. Get it out of this tank. Because, believe me, they poop a lot. Once they get larger, when they were smaller, they didn't do too bad, but now that they're big, whew, there's poop everywhere. And I kind of like the way it's set up. When you put a wave maker in there, it kind of circulates the water flow, and anything that's floating, it doesn't get sucked up into the FX6 or the sponge filter. It kind of just accumulates in a circulated area, and makes it easier to retrieve and just vacuum out. So it's not too bad today. I did this just a few days ago as well, so there's a lot right here in this corner where it builds up. But as long as it's coming out, that's all that matters. Some people will tell you that as long as you have wave makers, you don't have to do no gravel vacuum stuff, but I still do it just for a peace of mind, knowing that there is stuff at the bottom that will bring your ammonia levels up. So you want to try to get as much as you can. You can't do it all, get every bit of it, and I try to get as much as I can. And if you use this properly, you can suck this up, get some sand and gravel going here, and then move it over, dump it, and because these fish are notorious about moving substrate and displacing it where they want. They like to make big old cubby holes. So I'll suck it back up and move it back where it was at. And they probably don't like it, but I like an even, somewhat substrate. I've seen this thing where they cleaned it out to the glass at the bottom, and they'll display 2 to 3 inches of material. But that's every week, so all you do is just move it back, put it back where it needs to be. All right. I'm gonna have to add probably a couple gallons back in this tank, even though I did a water change yesterday. Usually I do this probably a day prior, but I was behind doing some other chores, so I went ahead and did the water change, and that's why I'll just catch up and do it afterwards, after everything's settled after the water change. But that should catch just about everything there. So there's still a little bit in there. Easier just to turn it up. You don't just let all this stuff pour out. And then wiggle it way back. This thing is kind of long. And then just pull everything back out. Let it drain out. And we're done picking up all that poop on this tank. And this is the only tank I had to do today, so we ought to be good. I just wanted to make a quick video on how to use your gravel vac, and sometimes you have to improvise and kind of modify them and make them a little longer. I need to try to see if I can just go find some of this. It's probably like a 1/2 inch. It's real soft tubing. I need to get a piece that's probably about 8 feet long and get rid of this piece and just add another part to it. But I just had to make time to go get some, so I need to go to Lowe's and go see if they have some. What I'm going to do is probably cut a piece off of this and take it for sizing and just get another piece of this that's a little longer. Alrighty guys, hopefully that was helpful. Hope y'all having a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day. So y'all have a good one, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Bye. This is Danny with Danny Aquatics. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day, guys. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all on the next video. Take care. Bye.